Turbo, hello again, magmawk, and once again I say build up that turbo, you will need it soon. My first recording screwed up of the second opponent. Did I say another opponent? Yes. Why, it's Vicious Vicky. And no, ma'am, I have never seen a lady as ugly as you before, with your 80s hairdo. Anyway, big mouth aside, let's take on Vicious Vicky in Eliminator Boat Duel. Watch the flag girl carefully, and you'll be able to accelerate your way to victory. And that means bouncing beach babes in bikinis, yes! Remember, collect the nitros. And take advantage of your opponent. Now your opponent gets a fresh set of nitros, but they seem to inherit your last opponent's boat. So in other words, keep your opponent wrecked if you can. But don't worry too much. Just worry about winning. Good driving skills will fail in this game. Don't make too many sharp turns. Bump your opponent if needed. Don't be afraid to get up close and personal, because there's no penalty for you destroying their boat. And that was close. We want slow motion on that. Very carefully, and you will see I just barely won that one. And I put my finger towards the sky in victory once again. My deformed finger, yes. And I get the bikini babe. And that brings up a whole nother story. But moving along here, let's improve our steering. And now you will see why I said turbo is so important. It's a drag race. I need the turbo, because it's just a few seconds between me and the finish line. Same for Ugly Lady. So watch your flag girl carefully, and you will have an easy win. A very easy win. You should be ashamed of yourself, Vicky. Anyways, one more race, and now it's on to our next opponent. 8 opponents. Actually, there's 2 more if you start with the easy or hard mode. And of course, let's start the next race. Oh wow, them is fighting words. They do have different sayings, a little bit randomized there, depending on whether you win or lose, or sometimes just plain random. I'll tell you what else is random. Nitros. And you gotta watch that girl carefully. And I don't mean those parts either. This is so embarrassing. Anyway, that was also embarrassing. Letting our opponent get nitro in her green boat. All your opponents have green boats. I don't know why. I told you they inherit the boat. But anyway, blue flags means victory for me. Not much variety, is there? Don't worry. It's Eliminator Boat Duel. It ain't about the variety, it's about wrecking your opponent. Nitro, nitro, nitro. What have you done for me? You have not let me get the money. I missed $10,000. Yes, if there's $10,000 floating in the ocean, you'd want to grab it too. And run over our... it's almost the end, ladies. Because I'm a jerk. But I don't get penalized for that. I get penalized $2,000 for false starts, though. Ooh, I almost lost my boat there. Let's get a tougher hole. And improve our steering. Yes, if you do take enough damage, you can lose some of your improvements as well. Especially the hull upgrades. Hey dude, hang 10! It's Surfer Bob. He's not gonna relax once I beat him. Anyway, watch the bikini babe carefully. And watch the bikini babes carefully. Just don't stare too long, because you have to look out for sharks and crabs and gators and submarines. Don't they know we're trying to do a race here? Anyway, you notice when you're so far ahead that you don't get bonuses for them being far behind? Anyway, it works differently in 2-player mode. If you get too far ahead, you will get a bonus, and your opponent will do an auto catch-up. Also in this part, the Rad Racer view, I'll keep calling it the Rad Race view until I drive you all bananas. You can't get money symbols, but what you can do is win. It makes Surfer Bob angry. He looks more like a drill sergeant to me. Anyways, is this super or off-road? It could be. Radical dude! Another fairly simple course. They will get longer as you go along there. I never get tired of seeing that. Anyways, well tanned beach babes aside. Also, the courses get narrower and narrower, and with more obstacles, more logs. Oh my, he just barely edged that one out of me. Oh well. It's that time once again. Tap your buttons carefully. You don't want to lose control in this part. This is where you can really catch up. Our speed so darn far ahead, it's ridiculous. But of course in the next section your opponent always catches up. It's a miracle of NES technology. And so are hitting flags. Hey. Let's go outside of our flag area. No penalty, except you do go a little bit slower. And he has no nitro to catch up. So that's another cruel tactic you can use. Deplete them of nitro. The computer loves to use nitro. And once again, we point our finger to the sky. Because we are number 1. And in the next part, should I spin that or should I wait for a full upgrade? I'm gonna wait for a full upgrade. And be right back with our next race.